Responding to the International Court of Justice ruling, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu staunchly defended his nation, denouncing the outrageous charge of genocide leveled against Tel Aviv. In a statement delivered in English, Netanyahu asserted Israel's inherent right to self-defense.
Israel's commitment to international law is unwavering. Equally unwavering is our sacred commitment to continue to defend our country and defend our people. Like every country, Israel has an inherent right to defend itself. The vile attempt to deny Israel this fundamental right is blatant discrimination against the Jewish state, and it was justly rejected. The charge of genocide leveled against Israel is not only false, it's outrageous, and decent people everywhere should reject it. On the eve of the International Holocaust Remembrance Day, I again pledge as Israel's Prime Minister, never again. Israel will continue to defend itself against Hamas, a genocidal terror organization. On October 7th, Hamas perpetrated the most horrific atrocities against the Jewish people since the Holocaust, and it vows to repeat these atrocities again and again and again. Our war is against Hamas terrorists, not against Palestinian civilians. We will continue to facilitate humanitarian assistance and to do our utmost to keep civilians out of harm's way, even as Hamas uses civilians as human shields. We will continue to do what is necessary to defend our country and defend our people.
Iran's Foreign Minister Hossein Amir-Abdollahian extended congratulations to South Africa and the Palestinian people for their perceived success at the International Court of Justice. In a statement on X, Amir-Abdollahian strongly condemned officials of the fake Israeli regime, asserting their status as the most hated individuals globally. He called for immediate justice, citing allegations of genocide and unprecedented war crimes against Palestinians. Additionally, Amir-Abdollahian underscored the enduring impact of the White House's comprehensive support for Zionist actions, emphasizing that public opinion will not forget this alliance. Urging global solidarity, he implored counterparts worldwide to rally behind South Africa's initiative in the ICJ, highlighting the importance of collective support in addressing what Iran views as severe transgressions by the Israeli regime. In a significant development, Spain, known for its critical stance on Israel's offensive against Hamas, has expressed support for a ruling by the United Nations top court. The International Court of Justice has called on Israel to take action to prevent acts of genocide in Gaza. Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez welcomed the decision, stating on social network X, "We welcome the decision of the International Court of Justice and ask the parties to apply the provisional measures it has decreed." This marks Spain's endorsement of the UN Court's intervention in urging measures to address the situation in Gaza, aligning with their previously critical stance on Israel's actions against Hamas. Following the International Court of Justice's recent ruling, South Africa's Minister of International Relations emphasized that Israel must cease fighting in Gaza to comply with the court's orders.
I believe that in exercising the order, there would have to be a ceasefire. Without it, the order doesn't actually work. I would have wanted a ceasefire.
They didn't specifically call
No,
for
they
ceasefire.
didn't.
Are you disappointed
But how-
that they didn't specify that? In the
I've no way that I'm going to say I'm disappointed. I hoped for it, but the fact of delivering humanitarian aid, the fact of taking measures that reduce the levels of harm against persons who have no role in what Israel is combating, for me requires a ceasefire, and I believe Israel would have to attend